All right, once again, the first Noel, you're in 3/4, you have F sharps everywhere. All right, so I think this is kind of based, you know, it's going to be major, so G major. So starting here, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and. So you're going to do it 2 times, right? So let me play it for you without the counting. So let's talk about that line. All right, so it goes minor for a quick hot second. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3. No big deal. All right, so rhythm's pretty easy. You just got to figure out how to read both the treble line and the bass line at the same time because they're interacting. So it may look a little funky when you're getting used to it, but let's look at measure 10. You have a stem facing up and a stem facing down. They're both on beat 1. Now, on the end of 1, you only see the bass line facing down. That top line is a quarter note, so you're going to hold it, but in between that top line, first and second beat, there's an and only in the bass. So the bass have the stems facing down, the melody has the stems facing up. All right, so let's look at 10. So you'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. No big deal. All right, and there's really not a lot of crazy changes here. It's mainly in the right hand. All right. So really nice descending line at 14. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3, 1. Let's talk about really nice because what they do is they take the bass line, the melody, and they put it in the bass right at 18, all right? So let's start here with the G major chord. So kind of interesting stuff there. Let's see if we can find a better way of playing those open G's right there at measure 20 and at measure 22, because it's asking for the E and the G, and you don't want to repeat that on the 3rd string. What you want to do is you want to play your E here on the 5th fret, G on the 5th fret, and have that open G ringing. Let's do it slow so you can see what's going on. So I'm starting at 18. It's a really tricky line there at measure 24. So it's got a little bit of suspension vibe going on. So you'll play open E and open G. That's probably the hardest measure that I've seen in this piece, all right? So take it slow. because they're putting that suspension in different spots in that rhythm. All right, so 26. All right, really beautiful ending, and all it is doing is it's taking an idea and it's coming back to it 3 times in a row. All right, so starting at 27, you go back to that minor idea. Got a little retardando. Harmonics on the 12th fret, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. So when you're playing that odd tempo part at 31, nothing crazy, but you gotta spend some time with it because you're going to be going open G. All right, so you got this descending line, and it's descending at the top. And it sounds well when you play that open G. And I wouldn't mind like if you went a little retardando in between there. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you got it, no big deal. I hope it helps. Let me know if it doesn't, and I'll see you in class.